Superhero Chuckie is definitely a fun Rugrats episode, and one that I think taps very slightly into child psychology because often with young children, if you tell them they have the ability to do something because of some magical garment, they often feel they can. Something I think I've mentioned before, maybe not in the context of Rugrats, but for example, if a child is scared of going outside, they put on their coat of bravery, and when they're wearing this coat, they feel like they are much more brave and they can go outside. And this is what we see with Chuckie, the superhero, which I have to say is a very cute word. After seeing a show with a superhero, Chuckie decides that maybe he can be a superhero, particularly with the encouragement of the other Rugrats, only if he puts on this cape. And it's not just a cape that he wears. I'm probably going to try and find a picture of Chuckie with his full superhero costume for the thumbnail because he just looks. The first time I saw him in that costume, I actually burst out laughing. Well, I didn't. I was drinking coffee and I kind of spray laughed coffee because it really entertained me. Very well animated, brilliant costume design. And when he's wearing this costume, he feels like maybe he can be a superhero. He still has some doubts, but the other Rugrats convince him to do things like look through walls and pick up a chair. I won't say exactly how he's able to pick up the chair, but the narrative was very well written. Everything was planted at the right time so that everything could fall into place very nicely. A really, really well written and well developed narrative. And I really liked it. Loved Angelica's line about a stupid hero, which just entertained me a lot. It wouldn't have worked had they not called it a superhero. But I thought it was a pretty nice episode, a fun narrative, and visually very entertaining. Very well developed narrative as well. And as I said, if you want to read the child psychology aspect about how you can convince children that they have these abilities or that they can overcome these negativities because certain clothing, or a cape in this case, possesses the ability to make them do things, then that's definitely something that can be read into this. But on the surface, that information isn't there, and it can just be enjoyed for the really fun story that it is. Very cute, very well animated, definitely one that I found to be quite thought provoking and very funny. Definitely one I'd happily watch again. Don't remember it from my childhood, which is just as well, because had I done, I wouldn't have had that beautiful that beautiful moment of seeing Chuckie. Honestly, highly entertaining. Seeing Chuckie in his outfit for the first time. I'm gonna have flashbacks of that moment, and I'm gonna laugh a lot because I just thought it was brilliant. Very well done. Definitely a solid episode.